Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 22. He that winketh with his eyes worketh evil, and he that knoweth him will depart from him. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And I read that because Esau, Edom is being exposed and found out. And everybody's seeing that he's someone to get away from because he does nothing but work evil, right? He talks to you in a speech where you'll believe him and trust him, but inwardly he's a snake, and people have found that out. The only ones that were slow to get it was your so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and now Jake is coming to the realization that this devil can't be trusted. Who's the problem? The whole world has, these devils, you know, in their view, to be the the problem with society, the problem with the world. Everybody's seeing that you are the problem. You damn devils, man. People's livelihoods are being stripped because of you. Everything's going up because of you. The abominations and the evil that's on the earth is because of you. It all goes back to you. As you're gonna hear this Jake speak. And we know who's the chief house of Satan. You fitted hats over there in the land that don't belong in the land, and everybody knows that you're not the people now. So now the gig is up. The lie has been exposed. So now this is why you're gonna try to come in with your blessing. And when you think to do that, the Lord is gonna rain on your parade as He's been doing, man. So let's hear what Jake got to say, man. Check it out.
Most of our problems are all linked to one source. I mean, just name a problem. Name any problem you got, right? I ain't got no money. All right. So where is the United States money going? It all leads back to one place. Everything wrong in this country all leads back to one location, one source, one circle. You know, you and I are fighting over Democrat, Republican. Why? Because of the news, because of media. Who owns news? Who owns media? Man, back to that one source. Back to that one source. You know, our younger people are heavily influenced with the negative teachings of hip hop. Negative, man. Who owns the music industry? Right back to that one circle. Every time we see a movie, right? They always have these stereotypes. The Latino is the gangbanger. The black person is the stupid thug. The white person is the racist. Who owns these television shows? Who owns these movies? Right back. Same circle. Man, I have seen on this app people calling black people the hard R. White people call them names, call Latinos names. Video be like 1,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? But who can't you say anything about? Anything. Even if it's 100% true, who can you not speak on? One group.
And you know who he's speaking on, man. The Ish, right? Them Ish people, man. Right? Them fitted hats. You know? He ain't lying. He not lying, because if you do, they hit you with an anti thing. The anti word, right? Which is not even really a word, man. It's not even a word. It's something they made up, because it's not even how you say it. And if you say it the right way, they're not the only people that come from that line. So, man, Jake's spot on, man. But he said what? The music industry, the movies, media, everything goes back to them issues, man. Right? This is a Song of the Three Holy Children, verse 9. It said, and thou didst deliver them. I'm going to start at 8. It says, wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment. Because what? We went off. As the Israelites, we went off, man. So we was cursed, right? The Lord put curses on us, right? For a time, until he seemed fit to bring us up out of them curses. And now we're in that time, man, where our captivity is about to be done, right? A shift is happening. Verse 9, it said, and thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies. Yeah, somebody that don't have laws, man, that just do whatever they want, right? It says, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world, man. So why is everything evil? Why is everything wicked? Why is wickedness and evil and abominations being glorified, but everything righteous is being demonized? Because what? The wicked are in control of the earth. As pursuing in the book of Job 9:24, man. The wicked, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man. And we all know who runs the world. Everybody know who runs the world now. Everybody know who America is the whore for, man. Who's pimping America? Everybody knows this now, right? Let's continue.
That same circle. Same circle. So these are hard times by military, right? We are spread very thin, involved in a lot of wars and conflicts, right? For what reason? Are the reasons for us? No, the reasons are not for us. That one circle. That one circle. When people get involved in religion, right? They get involved in religion and they want to better themselves. There's so much confusion embedded in religion nowadays. Embedded. So many underlying agendas embedded in religion nowadays. But why? That one circle. Probably about a month ago, I was watching a cartoon. And in this cartoon, out of nowhere, they started talking about gender topics that may confuse a child. I'm like, wow, how could they put this in a cartoon? Kids are so young, they don't understand what gender is or is not. They don't really understand. They just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Who put this in a cartoon? Same circle.
And Jay couldn't have broke it down any more clear, man. Right? And you can tell this is older Jake. He pays attention. You can see it in his eyes. He's angry, man. Right? But this is Jeremiah 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau bare and have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So this devil is being exposed, man. Right? He's being exposed for all his lies, for the wickedness that he's perpetuated throughout the earth. And people are on his ass, man. Right? This man has a great judgment that's about to come on him. A judgment that I can tell you he cannot handle, because this devil can't even work a regular job how we work it, man. Right? No other nation, no so-called Chinese, Japanese, East Indian, African, Arab man, and no so-called white man can go through the things that so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans have went through and still be here, still be smiling, still be, for the most part sane, still be loving. Right? Jeremiah 49:10 again. But I have made Esau bare, man. He exposed him. He's exposing him. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not, man. Because they still got some power. Right? They still got some power. These everyday Edomites, they losing everything, man. Right? But the top echelons of Esau, Edom, them issues, they still own the banks and the diamond district and these the oil reserves and all that. They still own these things, man. They still got a say in what goes out and what comes in and this and that. But his time is right around the corner, man. Right around the corner. Right? Obadiah chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, concerning Edom. Edom is the so-called white race. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. The ambassador is the tribes, man. It says, arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, not the tribes, the prophets, Salakia. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Right? So this devil, he's despised, man. Everybody hates this devil, man. Everybody hates this devil. They can't stand him, man. Right? And Jake is just through with Esau, man. He's fed up. He's fed up, man. Salakia, 1 second. Yeah, he's fed up, man. You can hear it. And it's coming out, man. Everybody, all the nations, they hate him. Right? Let me get Wisdom of Solomon, because the brother had it up as the scripture on the video. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, for inquisition shall be made to the counsel of the ungodly. And inquisition is what? It's like an interrogation, right? A harsh, detailed interrogation, right? And it's not going to be in secret. They want to know. They want answers as to why this is being done, why the world is like this, why our kids are being, exposed to this, right? They want answers, right? It says, again, the Wisdom of Solomon 1:9, it says, for inquisition shall be made to the counsels under ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds, man. So he's being brought up on charges, man. Right? He has to be judged for what he has done, and he's going to be judged for what he's done. The Lord is not letting anything slide with this devil, man. Not the littlest of thing, man. Not a lie, not a law that was passed, not what you done to the Israelites through from the beginning, since we got off the ship, right? Since you got a hold of us, them Hamites and those so-called Africans and Arabs, they're gonna pay. The so-called Chinese and Japanese and East Indians, they're gonna pay. You all gonna pay, but Esau, Edom, you're gonna pay the worst, because the Lord said you're not gonna receive any mercy in your judgment, right? And this is because of your wicked deeds. And this is only the beginning, man. It's only the beginning.
Same circle. When it comes down to it, we have been lied to. This has been put in front of us. They say this is good. This is nice. This is your good friend. And they smile. Anyone who wants to present themselves like a good friend, you always hear the best things about them, right? They're nice. They're our friend. They're so peaceful. If you hear so much positive and so many nice things about someone, you get to thinking, what are you not telling me?
Exactly. Exactly. Because for one, if you ever been around them issues, you can feel the spirit that's on them. It's demonic, it's pride, right? It's evil, it's selfishness, it's greed. All of these things, man. I've heard people speak about them and say, oh, they're nice people. You just got to talk to them. You're very polite. And then when they get caught up in something and they get on the news, they come off as people that are just people. Like, we're just here trying to survive and trying to get through, the things that are going on in the world, when you fucking bringing everything on the world, man. Right? When you're the reason that things are happening on the earth, man. Right? All of the corruptness and the evil. Right? Because what? You're the wicked. Psalms 28:3. Draw me not away with the wicked, and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts, meaning in their minds. Yeah, man, they'll tell you we all people, we all one. We got to love each other. We got to unite and come together. But at the same time, they slum lords in your neighborhood. All of these buildings that you live in, who the rent goes back to? Them, man. Who's raising your rent every year, every 6 months? Them. Who's getting rich off of your back? Them, man. The stores that you buy your food from, your water from, right? The gas station you get your gas from. Who owns that? Them, man. Everything that's going up is because of them. And that's what this brother is saying, man. These people are evil. They're hypocrites. You can't trust nothing that comes out of their mouths. Right? Nothing. Verse 4. Give them according to their deeds and according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their dessert, man. And they're going to get their just due real soon, man. All that they've done on the earth, they are going to pay for it. They are going to pay for it. They can't get out of this, man.
These are things in which I just said, these are things you're not going to find in a book. You may not be able to chat GPT this.
Oh, yeah, we found it in a book. We found it right in the Bible who these people are and how they would conduct themselves on the earth, man. Right? We found out who they were. How you think the world knows who they are now? And they denying it. You got the elite Edomites saying that the regular everyday so-called white people are the Edomites, and the regular everyday so-called Edomites, so-called white people are saying that the top rulers are the Edomites, man. So they pointing the finger, but you all Edomites.
But you got to start being aware. Most of our problems in this country lead back to one circle.
And that's right, man. So-called white people. So-called white people, man. So-called white people, man. And that's what they sweating, man. They scared because it's about time for them to drink of that cup. This is Psalms chapter 12 and verse 3. I'm going to close out with this. It says, the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speaketh proud things, who have said, with our tongue we will prevail. Our lips are our own. Who is the Lord over us? And that's how these devils think, man. We are the Most High. Everybody got to come to us. We do what we want. Verse 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. And who puffeth at the children of Israel? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Who oppresses the Israelites? So-called white man. His system, right? So the Lord said what? He's going to arise and he's going to put the Israelites in safety. And he's going to destroy the Edomites out of the land, man, off the earth. So, you heard it from Jake. You heard it from the scriptures. Lord willing, you as other Father, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Ukakadash, for blessing me with the Spirit to do this lesson to the next lesson. Shalom. You're on your way out, boy.